On Saturday against the Bucks, Bronny James made a few mental mistakes that got himself benched. In this game, Marcus Smart and a few other guys were sitting out, so to have more defense on the floor, JJ Redick started Bronny James, and let's just say things got interesting. On the first defensive possession, Bronny does a good job staying with Ryan Rollins, and on the pick and roll, he switches well onto Kyle Kuzma, so the ball goes back to Rollins and he misses the jumper. Now, on the other end though, Giannis is guarding Bronny, and the reason for that is not because Bronny's a good offensive player, but because he can help on the pick and roll. So as he's watching the pick and roll, Bronny makes a great cut behind him, but he doesn't realize that he has all this space to get a good shot around the basket. Instead, he just circles it out and then settles for a step back three instead. Then on the next possession, Luka tries to run pick and roll with Aiden, and Bronny comes up to set a screen. The problem is, he's pulling Giannis into the action as well, which is a huge no-no. So Redick tells Bronny to go to the corner to draw Giannis away. And as Luka runs pick and roll, Bronny's open in the corner, but he doesn't take the shot, and Austin Reaves then has to make something happen with little time on the shot clock. So, just 2 minutes later, Luka and Aiden try to run pick and roll again. The Bucks double Luka, and Giannis comes down to help, so Bronny's open, but he doesn't take the shot. So now, Austin Reaves has to try to create something out of nothing again. Luka's frustrated that his pick and rolls are doing nothing, and you'll hear JJ Redick even say,
Bronny getting the start tonight. We've seen plenty of action.
Now, Reaves did create his own shot and scored with an and one opportunity, but at this point, Bronny wasn't confident in his shot, and JJ Redick took him out of the game. The reality is that Bronny was playing a very important role on offense. Because the Lakers want to run pick and roll, the Bucks' first priority is to contain Luka. So when they double him, Giannis then needs to come help Aiden, meaning Bronny is the guy that's going to be open. So he can punish the defense if he can make the shot, or as we even saw in the first clip, cut behind Giannis and actually do something productive with the basketball. So to take advantage of that situation, Redick brought in Dalton Knecht, and you'll see how things really changed. Luka is running pick and roll with Jackson Hayes. With 2 Bucks going to Luka, there's a 4-on-3 advantage, and Knecht is wide open and knocks down the 3. Because Knecht made that shot, that now opens everything else up. It's Reaves who runs pick and roll this time, and because Knecht just made a 3, Gary Trent is a little slower to help on Aiden, and now he's open for a lob. Then to close the half, Luka runs pick and roll with Aiden again. While Giannis is watching him, he's too scared to commit fully into the paint because of Knecht's shooting, so he's too slow to react, and that's another Aiden lob. The reality is that just by making a basket or two, it really compromised the Bucks defense as a whole, but Bronny James never showed that he wanted to take those shots, which is why JJ Redick took him out. However, he did get a chance to prove himself to start the third quarter. Luka gets doubled in the pick and roll, Giannis fully commits in the paint, and Bronny has a wide open 3, but he misses again. And just a minute later, Redick called timeout after the Bucks went on an 8-0 run, and that was the last minutes for Bronny until the Lakers had sealed this game. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please feel free to like and subscribe. For anyone that wants to get the Patreon membership at $3 a month for the first month, you still have 2 days to go get that. We just did our first Q&A and have much more bonus content to come. Regardless, appreciate your guys' support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.